Oh man.
Trying to show people the power of this. As a way of protest, the Gooners are on the timeline trying to show people the power of the Steam Deck. You can run Tears of the Kingdom with mods on Tears of the Kingdom. This is this is the definitive version of Tears of the Kingdom. This is allegedly not on the Switch version. I did not go out of my way to find this. It just showed up on the for you. Can't get this on the.
Me?
So this is what you
I
would
ain't buying
notice.
no games no time soon, bro. There's nothing coming up. Next game I'm probably buying is Lego Batman, bro. Just like unless Wolverine come out, I don't think they got a. You could pre-order, but they still don't have a release date yet. They desperate for money, bro.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go, here we go. On the ground is Keaton Mitchell.
Wow, what a tackle!
To speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hmm.
Here we go, here we go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and
What?
Chase has it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
1st and 10. Here we go. Big third. Working out of the gun, Burrow.
Wow, they let him get to that.
What a bad start on the 3rd play.
That's crazy, bro.
And the Bears are going
I
to get
threw a
this
pick
one here.
that early because they let him get back to that.
Opening drive turnover.
That might have been the game right there. Wow.
Williams going to throw on the 1st play. Quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I can't believe that he got back to that ball, bro.
What
What?
you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming.
here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. After the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll go play action here with Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I'm so tired of these niggas breaking every tackle, bro.
Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are off and running here in the Super Bowl.
You know,
They
oh,
lead 7-0.
you know that.
I still can't believe this nigga got back to that ball. That pick was crazy work, bro.
As this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 35-yard line. Here we go. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. 11. Burrow now.
Oh, okay.
Incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
His first catch of the Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down. Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Brings up third and 5. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they come up to face third and 5.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to be worked out down at the 5. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this off.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Bengals. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good.
Oh, traded maybe with the top.
Level things out at 7 apiece.
It's about time, right?
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Open man, that's Luther Burden.
What?
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he will go all the
99 press.
Luther Burden.
He runs right past him. Nice.
On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a a 7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. That.
On first down, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. They'll take the extra hit, grab the first down, get down. The drive continues.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle. You want to
Why did he not run the route? Like, what?
But it's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Swift. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Elijah Jones there on the stop.
Taken down at the 41.
this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Williams. That is caught downfield.
He just threw me the ball.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's picked up good for 29 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Williams now to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Escaping to his left.
Good pass, dude.
Is Hines toward the side of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. 11, Sahad. Sahad.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Then he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
11, 11.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11. Here we go, here we go. 180. Plays hot. Hot. Sahad.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
12. 12. Sahad.
2nd down, Burrow. And deep for the back of the end zone. and 10. And he's taken down inside the
I really wish the game would have let me click on right there.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Yo, this is insane, bro.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down.
I love how he gets an instant shot and sending three. That was amazing, bro.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back.
Absolutely stunning.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Moore going in motion. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Just throw me the ball, why don't you?
Looked in by Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the option, it's Swift, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 36-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
possession of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
11 common. Here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense
You.
is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion
What's up, bro?
underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional
What?
yards after the catch.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Maybe he was trolling.
A gain
No, he wasn't.
of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
I know his mom heard that and got pissed.
Right back to Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea.
That was crazy.
But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example.
That was
there.
crazy work, bro.
Just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Nah, I ain't never experienced that, bro.
Is good. And the Bengals have taken the lead
I ain't go through that, bro.
in the 3rd.
My pop might have, but I didn't. Yeah.
So now after the touchdown,
You know what's crazy, bro? I grew up. We was homeless at one point. I had no idea. Well, I can't even say that. Wait, what he just say?
throwing on 1st down, it's
Yeah, I was. Oh, okay. He gets that pass. Oh, okay. That better be whatever that Jones going intentional grounding.
But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Nah, I ain't go bucket. Yeah, that's wrong. What?
On 2nd down, Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Chill, bro.
To throw, it's Williams. This one
Punt that for me, buddy.
lined up incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Hold on, bro. I'm Super Bowl man right now. I can't even tune in.
It's a touchback. And
Yeah.
to the 20-yard line.
The Bears. I lost to him last year in the Super Bowl. We got a rematch. Yeah. Yeah, Judge just lost to this boy.
11, 11, 11. Is this set? 180.
I don't know. It might be more than that. I guarantee you this last one, bro. No, this ain't the last season, but this is absolutely the last Madden. 28-27.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of
Um,
scrimmage
third
is
with 35 seconds left.
as they line up first and 10.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow
Yeah, I gotta respect my mans, bro.
forced out left. Bit of a
That was
wiggle
crazy.
route
That was
there
that was
to
supposed to be.
find his man, thus
What you said?
incomplete.
This is a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league
Wow.
average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Burrow here on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Montez Sweat in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On 2, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Stop. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5.
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
At the 40-yard
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
Set. Stop.
Throw, the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, here's Mitchell.
That was crazy.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop
Nah.
behind.
Well, I guess you could say I sold this. This nigga got off his block.
Great job by the
Lost
defense,
the yards.
understanding exactly what the offense is trying
I'm
to
up
do.
28-27 with the
Lead
ball.
clock short in the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
11. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Rolling to the left. And they will
Yo, this is crazy.
great coverage downfield.
The man coverage in this game be drawn.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just just killed any chance of extending this drive.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. Dot.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Good look from Mitchell out of the backfield. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Ball down to the 6.
I'm not with that at all. I don't even know what you just said to me, bro. What?
Here we go. Dot.
Here's Mitchell. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down, they need 3.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's in! He's Mitchell. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Bengals 35, Bears 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10.
You know the niggas glazed that joint, right? 20.
Here's first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. On first and 10, it's Williams.
Madden,
Taken down.
hold on, bro. Let me log in for this last 2 minutes.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
Oh, Dax Hill, that was the game if you would have reached for the pick.
Chase down, force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Fourth down.
Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Yeah, that sucked.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to
No,
go.
it didn't.
It puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now, first and goal.
He just threw me the ball.
in the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called.
I don't even know what happened. That's not the coverage that I wanted out there.
The end zone. The two-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves.
Do I have a 1 minute game winning drive in me, bro?
Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed.
Yeah.
We got a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Can. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11. Stop.
Burrow now. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Play shot. 12. 11. 11 MT Tank. 11 MT Tank. 11. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
On one. Ready?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket.
11.
It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
11 MT. Gun. Stop. 11. Ready? 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away.
It all comes down to this.
2nd down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there,
Here we go.
just throw it away.
They'll keep it on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
11. Get set. Can. Stop. 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield.
Yep.
And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
People, I was about to throw that joint too, bro.
Out to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is...
Nigga, I don't know.
And that kick will last forever.
Oh man, I finally won something. Yay.
And the Bengals have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl.
You crazy, bro.
Look, grab the phone, catch that for himself.
Tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit
in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a
Wow.
lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
There's Commissioner Goodell.
Well, now I can go take a shower.
And the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals.
But you know, showered it for the run.